Starts a party.
Yo, we are live back in the studio.
That's so alarming. Thank you so much. Excellent.
Welcome to Ravnica, City of Thieves. The
I don't believe it.
D&D Let's Play extravaganza about, they used to be small-time criminals, but I don't think we can fairly say that anymore.
We might be war criminals now.
Now you are serious
We're definitely
criminals.
enemies of the state.
Yeah.
Because we
I mean, they
rule-
didn't 100% know we did it though. Like in all fairness, none of us are like.
Well, that's
That
not
is
true. I
correct.
told
We
Hickory
did-
and Mike we did it.
But I'm just saying that like we.
You know Hickory Ham Mike?
Yeah, don't you?
I would say we all were. In
I mean, I know
disguise,
about him.
technically.
Oh, I know him.
And we did kill all those witnesses.
We did kill a lot of witnesses.
So-
Yeah,
Yeah.
so a lot of people. Have no idea.
I went back over the last video, and the one thing that you guys did extremely well is cover your tracks.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we
God.
did
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't actually know who we are. I was in
We got a
disguise
lot
the
of
whole time.
information. No,
Most of
Alana
you
got a lot
guys
of
were- Yeah, most of
information.
you guys were in like different clothes, so no one actually specifically knows.
I was a
So
mouse.
law enforcement isn't immediately going to be able to find you guys. But that being said, they're very interested in what the hell just happened. So
That's
there will be
fair.
some
The
blowback
Rakdos had a
eventually.
While
party,
we're
the
occupied
Gruul
with this,
attacked.
Yeah.
do a
Some
bunch of,
goblins
like,
busted
petty
people out of
crimes.
prison. Like they had a day.
So to catch everyone up on where we're at, the
Mhm.
most salient points are the party starters decided to attack New Prov in order to steal documents related to themselves and other people, and to sell them or use that information to make money. There may have been some other motivations behind that, which may or may not come out. They allied with Krenko and the Rakdos cult and Ludmilla the Tunnel Viper. Krenko's job was to assault the prison to provide a distraction.
Did a great job with that.
Did a
frankly.
fantastic job. He may or may not be in prison right now. You don't know.
Yeah, we're
I don't think we're
Hey,
doing
he's
it.
fine.
No.
That wasn't part of the deal.
Yeah.
The Rakdos showed up and started a carnival that turned into a riot fairly quickly.
As they do.
In exchange for this, they expected you to deliver them Steve, who is a
Oops, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
full
didn't.
name.
And,
In all
and
fairness,
the
though,
night jacket.
we didn't
And
actually
the
make
night
that agreement.
jacket.
We didn't make that agreement with Persephone. I just said, hey, let's have a parade
I'm not
at
getting
Ra-
involved
or
in the
at
legality of what we
Prom.
did or didn't do.
But yeah, me and Persephone made the deal, and she asked me why, and I said to create chaos out of order, and she was like, done. Like she
No,
didn't have any
you
idea.
met with.
There was a blood witch.
The Blood Witch did ask
Yeah.
us, but I never said I would.
Yeah, that's
She
not.
might look at that differently.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
What are we, the court of law here?
It does not matter what. Like, maybe if you were in an Azorius court, the exact wording would matter. But as far as the Rakdos are concerned, you owe them and did not follow through.
Yep.
Oops, a doodle. Happens
Which
to
is
the
something
best of
that you
us,
would
right?
understand having worked with them before. Finally, Ludmilla the Tunnel Viper, a Golgari Medusa, provided you ingress and egress from the Azorius New Prov Senate that was safe and easy in exchange for the location of Dustmantle, which you did provide.
That's not the only thing we succeeded on.
No.
of
You
all
know,
the
you
promises.
stole
Wait.
a lot of documents.
No, of all
I
Yeah.
the
have a
promises
shit
we
ton.
made.
I have a shit ton of documents right now.
Yeah, we need to go through
That's
this.
true.
Yeah.
So many people. Oh, trust me, I already know some stuff I'm going to be doing.
So,
We're still in Ludmilla's.
yeah, I believe you are
house,
still in
correct?
Ludmilla's house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we're staying with like Mila for a short time. How much time are we going to agree has passed? Is it like the next day? Is it been a week?
So I just finished watching the last episode. You guys hung out underground for like 3 days.
Okay.
so during that time, I'm just going to level a little bit here. I have a spell called Zone of Truth.
Yes.
I'm going to request that both of you step inside that for a moment and answer some questions.
Why?
Because I am deeply suspicious of you and your motives now.
Of what? I was the one who organized this job.
Exactly.
What do I owe you?
I'm with Pogo.
What did I do?
We'll get to you a second.
I'm doing none of the above.
We know there's a spy.
Do we?
We know that it's one of you.
I'm just saying, I wasn't the one who had the information where Duskmantle is. I just said it didn't exist.
I've never kept it a secret from you guys that I've known about the Demir. I've also never kept it a great big secret that I, for a time, did work with them. Why do you think I ended up in the Rakdos?
That's.
Oops. 1 second. We're good. Proceed.
I never kept it a secret.
Cool.
At least not to you guys.
I don't. You're not the one I'm mostly concerned about. Being entirely honest.
Well, you've never heard the rumors of Duskmantle?
You seem convinced
You
that it
said
doesn't
it doesn't
exist.
exist.
That's the truth, though.
It's not the truth, though.
You've just had it demonstrated that it exists.
So let's go where she said.
Why?
In all
To
fairness,
prove that it doesn't exist.
They
In
said
all
that they
fairness-
wanted me to get there to keep me.
in all fairness,
I'm not going.
most people don't know that the Dimir exists. The first time I brought it up to all of you, you just said who. So it's not like you can really suspect him for that.
They pushed me into a vat. Into
So-
a vat.
There's that. There's also the fact that while most people don't know it exists, most people are also less adamant that it doesn't exist.
I mean, I don't care one way or the other, to be honest with you. It could exist or not. She just asked if I knew where it was, and I said it didn't exist. You're the one who's making a lot of leaps here that somehow I'm involved.
Yeah. So, you're pretty clearly not going to cooperate, entirely. Should I be right about this? If I'm not, whatever. I don't really care. If I am, though, you needn't say anything. I just have a request, which is basically that whatever subterfuge you are planning, don't, get us killed.
Yeah, that's not a problem, because there's no subterfuge.
When you say those together, it makes me uncomfortable.
This is important. We're working things out.
Who exactly is your superior again, Fonz?
Vargul.
And are you sure that's who it is?
I mean, we could go down to the bottom of Rick's Money and find out together.
Is he the one that I felt, appearing in the house that one time?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I would like to
lied
remember
about
back to that.
Sure.
And,
Well, would you not lie about a giant demon visiting you in the night?
Why would I lie?
you're different, you're kind of crazy.
This is fair.
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to remember back to that night and
Quick pause. Catching people up, Vargul is a Rakdos demon that Fonz swore allegiance to, works for, is this entree into the Rakdos Guild. It's where he gets his rep from. Everybody gets 1 inspiration for fantastic RP.
Nice.
Good job. Moving the plot forward. And now we are going to flash back to several sessions ago.
Yeah. So basically, I made that roll to determine, the presence of a fiend or celestial or what have you. And I would like to see just if I could remember something else about it. Basically, did it feel like real demon, for instance? Or perhaps subterfuge demon?
Well, that's going to be an incredibly difficult roll.
Cool. What flavor is it?
It's going to be religion,
Cool.
and you're shooting for DC 20.
Cool.
I mean,
Do the
that seems
thing.
like something you could do.
You got a 12.
Plus,
Plus intelligence.
You're-
Plus 3. So I got a 15.
So, definitely a demon.
Cool.
No, can't confirm or deny any subterfuge.
Cool.
Hans?
That makes sense.
What would happen? Speak hypotheticals with me. What would happen if you sold yourself to Vargul and it wasn't really Vargul?
I don't know what would happen. I'm not a legal expert. Just because I speak and write demonic does not mean I understand the demonic contracts. They say sign here, you sign here.
That is true. Same with the Orzhov.
I mean, look, if we want to pull this thread, let's pull this thread.
Okay.
The demon that claims that is Vargul is not Vargul. That's not his name. So
What?
he's either lying about who he is or
People buy.
Wait, what? Let's go over that one. A, how do you know this?
well, when I decided that the Dimir was not for me, I took something of theirs.
Probably a bad idea, but cool.
At the time, seemed like having the upper hand. And it was a thought strand. Or glowing noodle. However you
I know
say
what
it.
a thought strand is, thank you.
It is a spaghetti.
You
Keep
ate
eating
all
them.
of them.
Yeah, like you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No.
And the thought strand was that whoever is claiming to be Vargul is not Vargul. And recently, I was approached by a gentleman named Bo. You may or may not know who that is. And he made a comment about if someone were to have control over guilds like the Simics and the Rakdos, they have a lot of power, and if they could just have a guiding hand, could probably take over Ravnica. That type of comment, mixed with the fact that the demon who owns you is not actually the demon, at the very least, that it claims it is, leads me to believe that the Demir have a high up hand in the Rakdos.
Would you give me an Arcana check?
Where's Arcana on here? Is it under? Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Go
This is
ahead.
something
Thank you.
that you're able to do
Yeah.
because you're an ex-Demir
Yeah, go ahead.
agent, and you have Arcana.
What is it?
15.
Oh, 5's unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Good. So because you're an ex-Demir agent and you understand Arcana and how thought strands work, there are two possibilities with that. Like, given that this thought strand exists. One, it's a copy of a thought. Two, it's the original thought, and the demon no longer has it. So the demon might not know that his name isn't Vargul.
Okay. Okay.
Demir shenanigans!
Cool.
I miss when I just lived in the sewers.
Yeah, this is super complicated.
In the sewers
Now,
right now.
do you understand why I washed my hands of the Demir?
Yeah, like that makes sense. I just work for a vampire.